I played the clip of Deshaun at a press conference stating he had internal conversation. Baby, y'all killed me in the comments. Baby, y'all were upset with me. Y'all killed me. Murder, she wrote. Baby, y'all killed me in the comments. Y'all did not want to hear that.
Auntie, break the huddle. It's game day. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye in the building. Better come with receipts. Ravens flock purple pride. Yeah, she reppin' that team. But when Coach Prime hit the field, she locked in on the screen. Shit her in the pocket. Colorado got the spotlight. Auntie got the chat jumping. Everybody act right. Laughing and giggling, but don't get it confused. She'll cook your whole tank and then hit you with the news. 3 hypes a week. Better spin them with cash. Use them on Auntie Faye when she pulls up in there. Chat going crazy. Everybody say hey. It's Auntie Faye. Breaks the huddle. Clear the way. Break that huddle. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye got the mic. And she running the league. Ravens, Prime, Shedeur, all facts, no fumble. Tap in right now. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle.
Nephews, girl Auntie Faye, we are back with another video. Okay, I really wanted to do this video because I see the tables are turning. Now I think everyone now is realizing that this was never a QB battle, and they are speaking loud about it. Okay. I mean, damn, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, the Browns organization ain't shit. Like, they just really, it's a mess over there, baby, okay? So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get into Nightcap and what they have to say, and I want y'all to listen in. In the meantime, niece and nephew, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that post notification bar so you never miss the upload from Auntie. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. Like it first and then hype it. You get 3 hypes a week. Make sure you use them on me, all right? Let's get right into this. My baby is not feeling well, okay? My baby is sick, okay? He came to school yesterday with like snotty nose, not feeling well, but he still wanted chocolate. Isn't that funny how them toddlers be? I want chocolate. And then this morning, and then throughout, I didn't sleep. I know he didn't sleep because he was just like, you know, kids, toddlers can't, you know, pull out the mucus and like spit it out. I don't know. Most people do that, right? When it comes up, I know I'm ranting on, but we're family, right? We can talk, right? Okay. And then like to blow his nose, you know, shit like that. Anyways, well, he does know how to blow his nose. He blows his nose, right? But like, you can hear him breathing. You can hear it in his chest. So I called the school so he didn't have to go to school today. So my baby is home. My baby not feeling well. Okay. You know, my baby will be up in here dancing with me and being up in here. So, yeah, I had a rant up. I just want to let you know he not feeling well. Okay. So in the meantime, we're getting right into this. Okay. Let's get into Nightcap and let's listen to what they have to say.
Here's our daily Brown story. Mary Kay Cabot shut down the idea that the Browns quarterback competition is already over, saying while Deshaun Watson appears to have the lead, Shedeur Sanders still has an opportunity to change the team's thinking. I honestly can't say they wanted to get through the pivotal week. I think that is a big practice for Deshaun and Shedeur today against the Bills. I also think that Shedeur can do some things when he goes out there in that game on Saturday to prove to them that he can handle the entire operation of the game and manage it well. I'm going to say that even though that lean does seem to be Deshaun, that it's not over yet.
Okay, I just want to pause it right there. Mary Kay wrote something, and when you read it, right, you might feel like, oh, like she's really trying to give Shedeur a chance. It's just all a play. It's just all a play. They literally already know who was going to be QB1. Because why? She's been low-key pushing that narrative. See, the thing with her is like she needs people to continuously click on her shit or speak on her shit or whatever, right? Her shit made it on Nightcap. Listen, I've been watching Nightcap for years. I haven't heard them talk about Mary Kay ever, okay? Until when Shiloh did the set the sandwich comment. They don't talk about Mary Kay. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? Right? It just gives you topics to speak about. I think Mary Kay's full of shit, but let's continue.
What you think, Ocho and Joe? You think it's over?
I don't think it's over, man. I know we've been talking about the money that Deshaun makes, but if I'm Todd Monken, man, I ain't took this job to be no puppet, Uncle Ocho. I'm just keeping it real.
Or did you?
You know, I think week one he's gonna put the best guy out there who he feels can get the Browns a win.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, Joe, but Todd Monken doesn't make any calls.
So you saying
the final call, the final say so comes from the person that's signing the check, regardless of what Todd Monken says. I know it's his first year, but from a business standpoint, again, people, you don't know what you talk about. The GM said this, and listen, all that smoking, that's smoking. What's the word? How do you say it?
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, that's smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. You know who's going to be under center. And I say it again, I say it time and time, it's his job to lose. And if he's healthy, they're not just going to cut him, because if they're going to cut him, he'd be gone already.
No,
if he's on the roster, he's going to be starting because he's healthy. He wasn't starting, he wasn't playing because he wasn't healthy.
Right.
I'm going to pause it right here. I want to let y'all know when I started to kind of feel funny all about, this is completely different, right? This is way better. Shedeur is doing a lot more and getting more reps, more anything than what it was when Kevin was the head coach, right? I get that. Trust me, I do. I get that. And I like Coach Monken. I think he really, really liked Shedeur. I really, really do, right? And I think that, I don't know, but I feel like if it was his choice, he would pick Shedeur, because it's easier for him to teach these youngins and rebuild them. Like, that's what he's used to doing. He's used to like a rookie class and rebuilding them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to build with Deshaun. That's just how I feel. Okay. Me personally, that's just how I feel, right? And I don't think Deshaun's going to last that long. So to put all your effort in trying to rebuild him, I'm just saying, I don't know how that is going to work out, right? But here's where I noticed where like shit was getting weird. If you go look at the tracker, on the days that Shedeur had won, Deshaun was with the 2s, and then Deshaun never had to share his reps with the 2s, with Dylan. I noticed that, right? I noticed that. They would put Dylan with the 3s, or Dylan wouldn't get reps at all. Then when Deshaun is 1 and Shedeur is 2, they would make Shedeur split his reps with Dylan. I didn't know why they were doing that. And then that would cause Shedeur to have like a huge amount of lower reps than Deshaun. If y'all didn't notice that, but that's been going on. But I had to go back and look at it, see why that was happening. And then I realized why. And then every time I saw a post or an update on the Browns, everyone said that was why. Okay, let's continue.
Cleveland could have made this decision so much easier.
Yeah.
Because we've seen teams move on from quarterback when they say, you know what, we saw what the Broncos did with Russell Wilson.
Right.
We saw what the Packers did with Aaron Rodgers. We've seen them eat large sums of dead cap money when they are ready to move on. Clearly, the Cleveland Browns aren't ready to move on from Deshaun Watson just yet. It's abundantly clear.
It's not the Cleveland Brown. It is Jimmy Haslam. Okay. I feel like when you say Cleveland Brown, I'm thinking about like the coaches, the staff, the fans, everybody else I feel want to move on. Jimmy has a relationship with Deshaun. He went to his wedding. Okay. You're trying to tell me they're not having like side conversations? They're having side conversations. Okay. I played the clip of Deshaun at a press conference stating he had internal conversation. Baby, y'all killed me in the comments. Baby, y'all were upset with me. Y'all killed me. Murder, she wrote. Baby, y'all killed me in the comments. Y'all did not want to hear that. But I'm like, he was just so comfortable saying that as if it wasn't a secret. Like, I already had like internal conversations. So, you feel me? Like, okay. They been playing in our face. They been playing in our face, child.
To me, had they been ready to move on, they would have. Money is not the issue. Well, they don't want it. It's not an issue. Money is not an issue. They've already paid him. And even though they owe him $46 million, what is that to them?
Nothing.
What is $46 million? They just got a check for $453. So what's $46 million? And they ain't just sold no tickets, no parking, no concession, and no merchandise.
$453 million.
Or local ad sponsors.
Wow.
I sure can't wait till I can say
radio.
That. Wow.
So if they really, if the Browns were ready to move on, the Broncos were ready to move on, the Packers were ready to move on. Who else? With Kyler, they were ready to move on. Arizona was ready to move on.
Yeah. Tua, they're ready to go.
Atlanta was ready to move on.
Yep.
Miami was ready to move on from Tua, which I told Ocho. He said, "Oh, they just signed him." I said, "Ocho, they moving on from him."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That was tough. Well, hold on. Now, once they started revamping everything, and say when we clean the house, I kind of understood where you were coming from.
Yeah,
I understood.
I knew that was when he started talking. I said, "Oh yeah, he gone." He telling their business about guys coming in late. I said, "Ocho, you can't do that as the leader."
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. Tua gonna take them boys to the promised land over in Atlanta. Let's go, Tua.
Man, you ain't.
Oh, he taking them over to Rick Ross' house. So that's what they call Rick Ross.
Because Atlanta's trash.
That's what they call Rick Ross's state, the promised land. That's what he taking them on.
Hey, don't talk about my quarterback like that.
Man,
he was once a Dolphin.
Man, look, Guppy.
Hey.
Once a Guppy, always a Guppy.
Ooh.
Hey, it sounded like you was being a little, you was trying to be a little funny there, Ocho, talking about some, he gonna take him to the promised land. Come on now.
Because,
I'm trying to be funny.
Because I don't really
Rick Ross car show over with.
Yeah, I think you happy that y'all got him out of Miami, and you just trying to be funny right now. That's just me. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
You know what, Joe? I don't like the way you feel.
I don't give a damn what you like. I'm telling you how I feel. That's how I look at it. That's what you said. That's how I took it, partner.
Okay, I tell you what. I don't care how you feel. How about that?
Well, I'm telling you how I feel. How about that?
Hey, tell
Tell what?
How
you feel?
Now, I told you how I feel because I seen how.
This is what we know, Joe, with any sport. When they are ready to move on, they move on.
Yeah.
They trade you or they release you. They buy you out of that contract. It's not a whole lot of, we don't know how. Yes, you do.
Yes,
you know
you
exactly
do.
how they feel. The mere fact that Deshaun, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying the Cleveland Browns are not done with Deshaun Watson just yet, because if they were, he would not be on the roster.
Period.
I feel like they're giving them an opportunity. I feel like
absolutely.
With the money they spent, they feel like, hell, the least we can do, at least let him fight.
Try one more time.
Yeah, you got to. Now, that don't mean that they won't eat that money that they owe him, though. You know what I mean? I think they could still be done with him before week 1.
You think so?
I do. I know you and Ocho think a little.
Joe, why would you rob Shedeur of all the necessary reps that he needs?
Thank you.
I don't think they necessarily robbing him. I think they bringing him along, kind of how they want to. You know what I mean? Instead of just going out there from day one.
I just need y'all to know, ISO is an NBA player. I just want to say that because he knows football. He likes football. Like I like football, but I think I would. I don't know. I'm just speaking. I'm not tooting my horn, but I'm sure I could name a lot more shit in football than ISO Joe, respectfully, okay? Because I don't think ISO understands how reps are so important, right? So to let go of Deshaun in week 1, mind you, everybody was upset last season when they traded Kenny and Flacco. Those could have been reps Shedeur could have been getting. I need y'all to understand, those things matter. Reps matter. Okay? Why would they do that? Bringing him along for what? For Deshaun to be traded before week 1? Get out of here. That's crazy.
Giving them the ball, letting them go. It's still a battle. You know what I mean?
No.
That don't mean... I still think Shedeur will be the starting quarterback for the Browns, bro.
I love his awesome. I love him being so positive. Nothing wrong with that.
Even if he doesn't start, you believe that he's going to be the starting quarterback at some point. You don't necessarily believe that he's going to start the season, or you believe he's going to start the season.
I think these next 2 games, preseason games, going to make a huge difference. That's what I think. Yeah.
Ocho's like,
I think it's going to determine a lot on who they go with to start the season with.
No, it's not. But
all right. All right.
It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It absolutely isn't, because first of all, we already know this preseason game coming up tomorrow, okay, against the Bills. We already know that Shedeur is going to start, but Shedeur is not going to start with any ones. We already know that because they're going to rest all of their ones. Okay, when we watch this, if we don't see KC, Denzel Boston, we already know we're not going to see Jerry Jeudy, thank goodness. Fano, Junkins, Samson, a lot of the ones out there with him, then we already know what the hell it is. Okay, we might see Florio and Wallace out there, but we're not going to see those other people's I named. We're not going to see them. We already know what it is. We already know what it is, okay? I already know. Anyways, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification so you never miss an upload from Auntie, okay? I will be back for more because we are just gonna collect these videos because I'm just so fascinated to see what these big people think, right? Because a lot of them, when I mean big people, I mean like well-known names like Nightcap or Cam Newton or even Shady, like people who talk sports, right? In their head, I'm assuming they felt like it was a battle, right? I'm assuming. So now that they're all realizing that it was never a battle in the first place, I like to hear the reaction. Okay, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, niece and nephew, don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me. Ciao.